Hey, good morning, everybody. Brian Barolo here, and welcome to Breakfast with Brian. I'm just getting started. I had to come down and get my fire started because the polar vortex that we're going through. So let me give you a little bit of heat to get your day started. I know my wood's burning down, but there you go. Might help you feel a little warmer because the polar vortex has got the whole country. It's crazy, or most of it anyway, especially the upper parts. This polar vortex is just crazy. It's ridiculous of how cold it's going to be and is. So let me throw a little more wood in here, keep my fire going, taking the flames out a little bit, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Okay, a little bit of warmth for you to get your day started if you're up in the Northeast especially, or anywhere along the north side of the United States. It's frozen. It's crazy. Hopefully this is the worst of the weather that we'll have. And there you go. Okay, a little bit of warmth for you. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's go have and make my breakfast. I'm at a weird time because it's right about 8 o'clock. People are just getting into work or traveling to work and so forth. So let me turn my radio down. And we'll get started. Today being Friday, February 1st, we're already 1 month into the year of 2019. Wow, time's going, wow. It's snowing already, okay? It's right about 5 of 8 o'clock, 5 of 8 in the morning, and I just looked outside and the snow has begun. Well, there we go. It's snowing already. Okay, well, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a couple of eggs. So I got a little pan. I got some butter in there. Turn on my stove here, melt the butter. I'm going to crack a couple of eggs. And people are starting to pop by. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Good to see you. Is it snowing by your area? Because it just started snowing here, and I'm outside of Philadelphia in Media, the Mid-Atlantic area. Another freezing polar vortex day because this polar vortex, whatever it is cold weather is what it is. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to start to get my eggs going here. Just melt a little bit of butter, crack a couple eggs in there. I got some bagel in the toaster. And that's just about done. And we'll get going on this cold, cold day. If you're anywhere in the northern side of the country, it's cold. You're not going to get away from it. So sorry, but it's hopefully this is all we'll get. You know, I mean, the rest of the winter is the rest of the winter, but hopefully we won't get anything else like this, any other ice storms or crazy weather, crazy weather. It's stupid. So I don't mind talking about the weather because it affects me and it affects everybody out there, whether it be cold or freezing. It's just horrible. Whether it be raining or snowing, it's horrible. Unless you're down south in the southern regions of the country, where it's warmer, hey, what can I say? Dress warm, do several layers. I got Under Armour on. Do you? Do you have Under Armour? It helps a lot. I got wool socks. I got wicking socks and all that, and it's cold. It's really, really cold. Okay, so I got my eggs cooking here right now. I like to put a cover on it because I like them to cook a little more thoroughly. So I take my pan, just like it, turn it upside down, put it on top, and there you go. Okay, I'm going to take my bagel. Let me switch over here so you can stay with it. And I'm just going to use, not real butter because I can't use real butter. I use Smart Balance. It's just like butter. It's fake butter, but it works. It works for me. Everybody finds things that work for them. And if they do, stick with it until you find something better. Like with this polar vortex, I'm trying to find the best way to dress warm, to be inside and outside. Unless you have a lot of heat inside, it's going to be cold inside, especially if you're at work or in a warehouse or something. It can be really, really cold, even in a warehouse when you hit this kind of weather. Okay, so eggs are cooking. Yep, they're coming along just fine. Some people starting to pop up. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Debbie, it's good to see you. Mike, how's it going? People are popping in, and anyway, I am doing my juice today, and I'm doing V8. Now, if you caught my last one, I was talking about juice and all the processed juices because it came up on Consumer Reports about juices, and I don't know, I didn't look into each and every one of them because I already had it, so I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, got people stopping and saying some things. Okay, no problem. Well, anyway, the juices that are filled with heavy metals like arsenic and cadmium and things like that, you can go online, you can look it up, and there's a problem with them. So they say to dilute it, not to give it to your kids. I'm older. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die. We're all going to die eventually, but I don't want the arsenic or anything, but here goes. I'm going to kill myself with some juice probably and heavy metals. All right. Well, anyway, first thing I do water. It's my internal shower. I can smell my eggs. Just about done. And drinking my water here to wash my insides and get myself started. Okay. It's so good. I love that when I do that every day. All right, so there's my water, gets me started, and here's my supplements. I'm going to do a Centrum Silver, and I'm doing a turmeric or cumin ginger supplement. This one's for arthritis and anti-inflammatory, and this is just, it's vitamin. Here's what it is. But anyway, here's the heavy metal. Cheers. Kind of had a little gap there. It took me a second to get it down. Sometimes until my drinking and fluids go down, things are not proper, they kind of hang up a little bit, but that's okay. All right, we got Super Bowl weekend coming up here. Polar Vortex going right into the Super Bowl. Fortunately, the Super Bowl is down in Atlanta, the southern part of the country, and it should be quite a bit warmer down there, even though the vortex has hit everywhere, and anytime I see any reports from anybody outside down in Atlanta, they're wearing coats. So Atlanta, Georgia, and it's still cold, maybe not freezing like up here in mid-Atlantic. We're up in New England, which is going to get hit really bad and already has. Chicago, my God, Chicago, the center of the polar vortex. They've been, down to minus 50-something degrees a few times in a row, a few days in a row. They've been down below zero with wind chill factors like for days on end. Watching some reports, people take jeans. I saw a pair of frozen jeans outside in the snow, standing up by themselves, like as if somebody was wearing them and they were standing there, but there was no body. Hey, morning, Rocco. But there was just a pair of jeans out by itself, out in the yard, in the snow, because it's so cold, they freeze. Another guy had a t-shirt and it took 10 minutes to freeze. This way you go outside with that cup of water and you throw the water up in the air and you make an icicle, whatever it might be, flying ice, whatever they call that, I don't know, but that's where you do that kind of stuff. I mean, we get cold down here and out here in the Mid-Atlantic, but not that cold, and we're getting that cold because it's down below zero with wind chill, not that there's much wind chill, but I see snow dropping already. So this polar vortex, it's going to break, and by Tuesday, it's going to be almost 60 degrees. Mid-Atlantic, I don't understand this weather. This Sunday for Super Bowl, up here where I'm at, it's going to be in the 50s. I don't know what it's going to be down in Atlanta. I wasn't looking that far down and didn't do my due diligence about Super Bowl Sunday's weather in Atlanta. I wasn't really concerned because I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be here on my couch watching it, or somebody else's house watching the game. So it is what it is. Okay. So polar vortex is freezing us up. My Raynaud's is kicking in every so often, and I can feel it almost because I really can't see it, but you can see, red and white, Raynaud's, horrible. Polar vortex, horrible for this because I go outside with no glove, bam, my fingers freeze up in no time. It's crazy. So that's the polar vortex. Okay, we got the Super Bowl coming up. Super Bowl Sunday. Are you ready for Super Bowl Sunday? I'm trying to get ready. I got my avocado and I got my salsa, and I'm going to make my own salsa for Sunday. I got my chips. I got them right on the top of my cabinet here, and I'm going to be doing that. Who knows? Is everybody preparing big Super Bowl parties? Are you going to Super Bowl parties? Are you bringing anything to Super Bowl parties? This is the biggest TV viewing day of the year. Super Bowl. It's phenomenal. It's great. The commercials. Anybody watch that show, Top of the Week? I forget what channel it was on. I think it was channel 3. Because you had, I think Boomer Esiason was on it, and they were talking about the commercials, and they were showing all these different commercials, and it was incredible. I love the Super Bowl. I love football. And I love the commercials. Now this year, supposedly, a 1-minute commercial goes for $5-point-something million. It's insane the amount of money that the Super Bowl generates. It's just insane. I mean, it's I don't even want to guess. You got Super Bowl, you got pregame, you got postgame. It's a few hours on Sunday. It's a big, big event, huge halftime, lots of commercials, lots of commercial time, lots of money rolling in. If I could only get a piece of that, it would be phenomenal. So Super Bowl Sunday, it's coming up. This is the biggest highlight of the year when it comes to TV. And it's just the funnest game, and it's just incredible. I think it's going to be a great, great game. I'm looking forward to it. And go Rams, go Rams, go Rams. I'm tired of this New England dynasty. I'm sorry, Julie. I know you're a friend of mine. Anybody up there, you know, you root for your team. That's great. I root for the Rams. When I was a little kid, up in New York, my family was Jets or Giants. I happened to choose the Rams. Why did I choose the Rams when I was a little kid? I related the fact that I'm an Aries, and Aries horoscope sign is a ram. And my mom even drew a big ram with the ram horns on didn't draw, she sewed with French knots a Aries the ram on the back of my denim jacket. It was the coolest thing. I swear I would kill to get that back because somebody stole it from me in a nightclub when I was working years ago, in my 20s, 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago. Somebody stole that ram that was on my denim jacket that I turned into a denim vest, and it's just one of those crucial things that really kills you, you know? So anyway, I was always a Rams fan when I was a little kid, and then I started getting older, and then I moved down here to Philadelphia. I became a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So go Eagles, 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 Eagles all the way. I follow them, and I want them to win more Super Bowls, 1,000%. But I don't have a choice for the Eagles to win. I have a choice of the Pats or the Rams. Yes, the Rams. And also go NFC. We want the NFC to stay on top of. That's all. My opinion. That's what I want. I want the LA Rams to win the Super Bowl. I want to stop this effing dynasty that's been going on up in New England. Sorry to all you people out there. I don't mean to be abusive, but I'm just chatting my bullshit. You know what I mean? Go Rams. Go people. Go have an awesome, awesome day on Super Bowl Sunday. Have a great watch. Have great friends. Have great food and drink. Be responsible, but enjoy yourself to the max. Take it to the max, okay? And as goes for the Polar Vortex, stay warm, stay dry. It's really, really bad out there. Anybody who's involved with this Polar Vortex, anybody who's caught within this coldness, keep yourself warm. Because like this finger right here is starting to, this is numb. This tip of my finger is numb already because this Polar Vortex is so cold. I can't even keep my house warm. I got to use my heater, including my fireplace, to try to keep it warm enough. It was cold last night when I was sleeping, and I was bundled. I got up this morning, cold. Fire was burned out. Heater was on. You know, so stay warm. Be smart. Don't get frostbite. Stay covered. Keep your pets indoors. Let them out for their minimal amount of having to go to the bathroom. But be smart. It's really, really cold. It's bad weather. People have died due to this polar vortex. I don't know what the number is up to, 20-something people or something that have already died because of this weather. So be careful in this weather. Stay dry. Stay warm. Let's go to the Super Bowl party on. Okay, I'm going to get my breakfast here. It's already warming up, and here we go. Breakfast with Brian. We'd like to do 10 things that we are thankful for, grateful for, that will make us happy today. I'm thankful that I got up this morning and my back doesn't hurt. I'm thankful I already did my 60 jumping jacks that I do every day. I'm thankful that I had wood that was available and that my fire was still going a little bit with some embers, so I got it sparked up right away. I'm thankful I had eggs and a bagel to have my breakfast. I'm thankful for a few people stopping up and saying hello and hanging out with me. So these are things I'm thankful for. Can you find 10 happies, 10 things that'll make you happy today, or 10 things you'll be grateful for today, we're thankful for. If somebody gives you, helps you out, they steer you the right direction. You know, they might be thanked. Somebody else might be grateful that you reached out to them and shook their hand, or went and had lunch with somebody new at work. You know, these are things that'll just help you be happy. Happiness is what we're all about. That's what we want. Health, wealth, and happiness. I feel that there's really nothing else that we really need in the world. I mean, you need money, you need relationships, you need food, you need energies, you need sleep, you know, lots of things. But happiness is such a crucial thing. So that's what we want to obtain. We want to find 10 happies today. You know, so also, next thing is we like to give 3 love shares. By that, I just say, have a great day. Give it with some enthusiasm. Get somebody excited because you're trying to help them out, give them a few good words of advice, or steer them in the right direction, or help an old lady cross the walk or something. You know, just share a little bit of love. It's just very simple. That share a little bit of love will bring you a little bit of happiness, and therefore you'll be a little bit thankful, and you got the happiness because you shared a little bit of love. It's all connected, see? Okay, the other thing is 1 to 2 positive comments or compliments to the people within your household. You don't want to be fighting with your family. You don't want to be fighting with anybody that's living in your house or sharing a house or sharing a space. You don't want that. You want happiness, you want positivity. This is good stuff. So I say this is the love gun, not the I hate you and pissed off at you and don't you, I can't, yeah, What's that going to get you? Aggravation, heart attack, stroke, you know, stuff that's not good for you. We know that. So you want positivity. Positivity leads to more positivity, that leads to more positivity, and it becomes a chain reaction. So you get that going, and happiness just is attainable. It happens. And to be happy, I think, is the best thing in the world. It is. It really, really is. To laugh, smile, be happy, warm, and cuddly, and just, you know, there's lots, so many words you can pull up that relate to happiness. Very simple. So 10 happies, or thankfuls, or gratefuls, 3 love shares, 1 to 2 positive comments or compliments to the people that are in your house. Use it as your love gun and your positivity gun. And, you know, live joyously. Okay, Polar Vortex, stay warm. I gotta get my gloves on. Look, my Raynaud's is getting worse and worse just as I stand here because it's cold and I need to get my blood flowing a little bit more in order to get my extremities, get blood to the extremities on my fingers and my toes. My nose is next. My ears are covered, fortunately. So anyway, stay warm. Polar Vortex, killing people. Be careful. Stay warm. All right, Super Bowl Sunday. Go Rams. All right, we'll talk to you later. And I'll see you at the top of the week. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great Super Bowl Sunday. And stay warm during this Polar Vortex. Go Rams, go Rams, go Rams. I'm going to watch the Rams win. I'm going to say 24-21, Los Angeles Rams. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy and go Rams. Ciao.